All right. YouTube, good morning. It is a beautiful Friday morning to be able to get the best predictions, safe predictions from the Must Beta YouTube channel. So in case you're watching this video for the very first time, I want to boldly welcome you to the Must Beta family, Must Beta YouTube channel. In this video today, I have prepared you 3 odds, and finally 2 odds, right? So there are a total of 3 bet slips. There are a total of 3 different slips that you're going to be betting on this wonderful Friday. Now, YouTube, at the same time, I want you to realize that yesterday I shared you 4 predictions, all right? And out of the 4 predictions, these were the results. A very first bet slip that was shared was goal market, Tottenham Hotspur's Crystal Palace over 1.5, which was a winning bet, by the way. Van Galen over 2.5, winning bet. Leon Lens, the last game under France, Coupe de France, over 1.5 goals, winning bet. The odd was 2.202. Apart from that, you also had another selection winning, and that was the following bet slip. We had 2.04 odds winning. Bangkok winning. Zrinjinski winning. And the last game from Bulgaria First League, that was the game Lokomotiv Plovdiv versus CSKA Sofia. CSKA Sofia was a double chance bet, and it was able to generate profit, right? Now, those are the 2 winning selections, right? How about the losing selections we had yesterday? Our very first losing selection was Damak versus Riyadh, a game from Saudi Arabia Professional League, which was a draw, but Damak completely annihilated Al Riyadh team. So much unfortunate for us. Now, the other selection that was also a losing bet, we had the following game coming up, made up of the favorite Tottenham Hotspurs, all right? Why do I say they're the favorites? If you view them right now, their position, they are threatened to be relegated. Now, they are favorites when it comes to losing. Tottenham Hotspurs versus Crystal Palace, we had a double chance on Tottenham Hotspurs. And then you had Lyon versus Lens. Our prediction was Lyon win or draw, which won, but because Tottenham Hotspur and Lens, Lyon game, was supposed to be going hand in hand, then the selection was a losing bet. So YouTube, as you've witnessed, we also had losing bets yesterday, all right? Now, which means there was no profit made. I believe a majority of us recorded losses, recorded plenty losses, all right? And that is why each and every single morning I tell you the following, YouTube. Sports betting involves risk. Bet responsibly, all right? You can never predict when Manchester City is going to be losing, when Arsenal is going to be losing, when Real Madrid is going to be losing, all right? That is the risk part we are talking about. YouTube, you need to understand that this is a part of the game, all right? And given that it is already a part of the game, you need to adapt and you need to prepare yourself, all right? Talking about the adaptation. How should you adapt to ensure that you're recording profit, winning back-to-back? There's a video I did recently talking about best prediction strategy for beginners, for intermediaries, for people who have been betting for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 3 years. And they have never really been in a position whereby they are recording profits consistently. And let me say, they have never won big. If you've never won big, then this is the strategy video you should be watching. Works every day. There's a link in the pinned comment section. Best prediction strategy, all right? Proceed and watch it, because it's very, very much important, all right? I want you to go ahead and watch the video. To those of you who are asking yourself, Must Beta, what is the title for the video? Free football prediction, free football betting strategy for beginners. Make your first big money in 2026. There is a link in the pinned comment section. And I want to tell you that if you get to use this site, my brother, my sister, my friend, right? By the end of the month, you will be winning more than you're losing. The problem today is you're losing back-to-back every single day. And you have no strategy. And you have no guidelines, right? You can't make profit. You can't make profit, right? I even personally use the tips that I'm talking about. Use the strategy that I'm talking about, right? Now, if you really want to make profit through sports betting, why are you still playing it safe, right? Why are you still sitting at home this morning and looking at me and wondering, must beta? That is not the way, right? The predictions I give you are my own predictions, right? And as you need to realize, I am must beta. I am biased, right? But when you get your predictions and your strategies and your tips from experts and professionals who have been in the game, some of them existed even before I was born, right? That is the difference. Now, the very first game today, YouTube, we have the following bet slip made up of 2.57 odds. Napoli playing Torino. Napoli win the game. Bayern Munich versus Borussia. Borussia versus Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich win the game. Heracles Almelo versus Utrecht. It should be visible. Heracles Almelo versus Utrecht. Utrecht win or draw. All right? Now that is it. That is our first bet slip. Now, YouTube, our second bet slip today, we have the following odds. 2.111 odds. Liverpool playing Wolves. Liverpool to win the game. Paris Saint-Germain playing Monaco. Paris Saint-Germain to win the game. That is our second bet slip today, YouTube. Before I get to share you the last bet slip, let me tell you that it is your responsibility to subscribe to the Real Must Beta YouTube channel whenever you're watching these videos every single morning. And apart from that, it is your responsibility to like the video, save the video, share the video. I'm used to saying save, follow. But on YouTube, there is no save and follow. Right? You can only like, subscribe, turn on notifications so that at any given point, at any given moment, Must Beta decides to post a video, you get notified. And to those of you who are telling me Must Beta, I am not able to get the notification. You need to be aware that my YouTube videos are posted every day, all right? By 8 a.m. in the morning, you should be able to get the video, all right? 8 a.m. in the morning, you should be able to get the video. Right now, I'm recording the video. It is 5 a.m. in the morning, all right? So that is it. That is it. So if in case you don't get the notifications, check around 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m. And if you still don't get the notification, please be aware that I won't be posting on that very day. Now, YouTube, our last bet slip is the following. Shamrock Rovers playing Derry City from Ireland Premier League. Shamrock Rovers win or draw. Venlo versus Venlo versus Walgic. Over 2.5 goals. And finally, Famalicão versus Arouca. Famalicão win or a draw to be the outcome. The odd is 1.239. Combined total odds is the following. 2.335. Right? At this very point, YouTube, I only need to let you know the following. I'm going to miss the Premier League fixtures this weekend. All right? But I'll try my best to present you long shots, right, this weekend. I'm not talking about the 1,000 odds we do play inside Telegram. I'm talking about reasonable long shots, all right? Of course, you do know where to get reasonable long shots like 7, 10 that are going to be winning constantly back to back right now. In case you don't know, then there's a link in the pinned comment section. There's a link in the video description, and you can proceed and watch this new strategy video. It's going to specifically explain to you how you are able or how you will be able to get these long shots that I keep talking about each and every other single day. All right? Free football betting strategy. Go ahead, get the video. And finally, YouTube, join us inside Telegram. Link is available in the pinned comment section. But remember, you can't join us inside Telegram until you get the Telegram app, right? So install your Telegram app, and then you can click on the link, and you will be able to join our Telegram family. Remember, sports betting involves risk. Bet responsibly, only for those who are of age. It's very funny. I'm saying this thing, but I have to say it because if I don't, there's some weird characteristics who are going to put me through hell, right? I don't love using that terminology, right? But my hands are tied, right? Anyway, YouTube, take care. I'll be seeing you tomorrow morning. And of course, if you want to talk freely without these fences that are restricting us, you can get me on IG at RealMaskBeta, or you can get me on Telegram at RealMaskBeta, all right? Take care, YouTube. Until tomorrow, I am rooting for you, wishing you the very best. Bye.